Hey guys, and welcome. And this video is also going to be directly given to chess.com. I'm going to make a bug report and hopefully somebody will watch it, but I love chess.com. I use it all the time. And but there's a couple issues with chess.com. And I'm going to go over them. There's two main issues I have with it. One of them just started recently, and the other one, honestly, they should be embarrassed because it's a paid service. You know, you can pay chess.com to have more features and whatnot. But we'll get into that. The first one is the analysis. So you can see here I have open my chess stuff and you can see here I have open my chess stuff and I have the analysis. So I played a bunch of bullet games here, and what I used to do is I used to just click and open tabs like this and analyze. And I would do this like a bunch when I first started getting unlimited analysis. And it would analyze a ton of these, like a whole page of these, just fine without issues. But in the last week, we can see here, this one analyzed, that one worked. You can see because the numbers are here. But then it just stops. It'll do this, right? And you used to, every once in a while it used to do this, but you know, you would refresh the page like so, and then it would start going, but that doesn't work, right? So what I have to do now is go back here, refresh, see which ones got analyzed and they didn't. Now if I open this one, look, it's just hanging. It'll keep doing this. And it'll never analyze. You can leave it sitting there forever. Let's try this again. See, it just hangs. All right. So then what you have to do after messing around with that is go here and don't click on analyze, but click here and open up the game just like it ended, and it'll check for mistakes. And then usually, but not always, you click game review from here and see, now it shows analyzed. Also, some of the, after the games have been analyzed properly, I'll say, so I'll click this, go through, analyze. The blue doesn't go away. It still shows as not analyzed here, even after refreshing, which usually you'll refresh and it'll go away. And then later on, the blue will go away. So something's real goofy. Something changed. They did an update or something changed on their end. This isn't on my end. My computer's more than fine. I don't have any issues with my computer. I have a background in network engineering. So I'm sure that it's not on my end. But so that's one issue, guys. Fix this stuff. It's a paid service. People use this, and it's a nuisance to have to sit and mess around with so much time because your stuff doesn't work. So chess.com, please fix that. I love your guys' site. I love chess.com, but this is an issue, okay? The next issue is the learning category, and really the lack of being able to upload and save PGNs and have a study. So I'm going to look at Lichess right now. And if we go to learn, study, my studies, I have all these studies. I have Eric Rosen's course. I have all of Gotham's courses. And I've uploaded the PGNs. And I even made my own, because you can't download the PGNs on Gotham's new stuff. So I went through his study sections, and I actually made my own PGNs here with all the different chapters and whatnot, with all his annotations here with the comments. And I just copy and pasted and did all of them. And because I want my learning centralized, right? I would love for chess.com, and chess.com needs this, honestly. Like the learned and my study sections here on Lichess, which is 100% free, is so good. Now, here's the major issue. Here's the major issue with chess.com, right? Let's take this D4 Dynamite OG, so Levy's original course before he kind of revamped them and moved them to Chessly. When I imported the PGN that Levy gives with his courses, it just imported automatically. So I made this study and I imported the PGN, and it imported all the chapters correctly with everything. It just did it correctly. Now, if we go to chess.com, and I don't mean to bash on chess.com, but you guys, if somebody from chess.com actually sees this, you guys should be embarrassed that you don't have a section like this, right? And you guys should be really embarrassed that, and I'll just show you here. We'll go to an analysis, and it says load from PGN or whatever. All right, so I'm going to upload a file, and here we go. Let's go chess, and I have all my stuff here. Where is, okay, D4 London. This is the exact same PGN. It's unedited. It's the same PGN that Levy gives with his courses, and it's the same PGN that I uploaded to Lichess, which imported 100% correctly and is just phenomenal, right? So let's open this and add games. It says E is undefined. It won't even import it, right? And let's go to one. I'll go to one that works. So there's a couple issues with this. There's a couple issues. One is chess.com. This won't even import. So fix your crap. And number two, this only imports one game. So if I wanted to use chess.com to study my PGNs, I would have to import each section of it. I'll show you what I mean here. We'll upload a file. We'll go to one that does work. And I think I had to edit this too. We'll go to Levy's E4 course. And I'm going to add games. Okay, it added it, but it only added this amount of it. There's way more in the PGN, right? So if I open up, and I'll show you here, if I open up my chess PGNs, see, I have E4 edit, I think because it wouldn't import or something into whatever. But anyway, the point is, if I open this up, do you see all these games here? All the PGN? It's huge, right? Because it has a bunch of games and a bunch of chapters and stuff. And I would have to use chess.com, I would have to like copy and paste each section and make it its own thing. Where on Lichess, when I import it, it makes the correct chapters. It's all on one thing. So chess.com, you should be ashamed and embarrassed that you guys don't have a better study section and a better PGN reader. You guys, it's a paid site. People pay to use your extra features and services and tools and what have you. And I can't use chess.com for studying and using the PGNs that I have. It's cumbersome. It's an annoyance, right? So please, chess.com, revamp your study section and just make it like this. Make it so that the PGNs load all into one thing with different chapters and whatnot, and make it better. Honestly, make it more like Lichess. Lichess's study section and PGN stuff here is just perfect. It's perfect. And now I pay for chess.com, but I have to go to another site to do a part of chess that I really like, which is studying and learning my openings and all the coursework that I bought. And I can't even do that on chess.com. So you guys should be ashamed. Fix your stuff, please.